Just outside the city of Atlanta, daytime baseball at the home of the Braves, SunTrust Park. Today, the finale of this quick two-game series between the New York Mets and the Atlanta Braves. Division rivals do battle. Next. Matt Shoemaker, a right-hander from Michigan, is the starter on the mound. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, we look a lot at numbers from starting pitchers, walks to innings pitched, but one of the key stats I look for is whip. And he has a sub 1.30 whip coming into this start, which tells me he throws strikes. He's not afraid to get the ball in the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if he can string together some real quality innings in this one.
Stepping up to the plate, Roy Hobbs. He comes in today leading the National League in hitting this year. First pitch coming. Here it is. Takes a knee-high fastball. These Mets, fellas, as they take the field here today, they come in winners of 2 straight and looking to get things turned around in what hasn't been all that amazing a stretch for them.
Yeah, Matty, they started yesterday off on the right foot. If they can put together 2 games in a row, a lot of positive vibes start happening. You never know. This could be a jump start to big things.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a check swing here, appealed down to third, but James Kingsley says he held up. Ball 1. And that swung on and missed, so good work on the mound will take care of the National League's leading hitter, and there's one away. And time now to take a look at how these Braves are lined up in this one. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
You know, I'm hoping to see Mike Moustakas turn it around. He had only 1 home run last month, so if you're looking at a guy in the middle of the order with just 1 homer, your team's not going to score a lot of runs. He's got to turn on the power in this lineup if this team wants that.
Digging in to try it again, Amos Holder. He singled his last time up.
Holder.
The 1-2. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Hobbs is there. And that retires the side. Mets go down 1-2-3. They're down 2-0. Stepping in and ready for another shot here in the early going.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Swung on and missed, outclassed by that fastball for a strike. Guys, we're in the heart of the season now and watching what's proving to be a fierce division contest. The Metropolitans currently holds on to the top spot, but their opponents are hot on their heels. And I just waste one there. 1-2.
You know, Matty, I'm not surprised by that pitch. Raise the eye level a little bit. Maybe we get something bouncing in the dirt right here.
Lays off. 2-2 now. Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
From 0-2 to 3-2. What a great at-bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
Now a swing and a deep drive to right. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. So a milestone here. And even 50 home runs on the year now as the Braves have opened up a 3-0 lead.
Oh, man, it's so rare to see a guy put up 50 dingers in a season, especially in recent years. Well, he just did. It's been incredible to watch. What a season.
Trying to pick things up where we left off. Roy Hobbs, as the switch hitter, will take his cuts left-handed here.
And this is the side of the plate this guy loves to hit at. Hitting over 350 left-handed, hitting against right-handed pitching.
First pitch of the at-bat. Tough slider that just catches the corner for a strike. 4 runs, 6 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. Line towards center field. Conforto is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2. Striding in once again, Kevin Plawecki. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Here now the 2-2. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Hobbs has it in his tracks. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Mets. They trail it 4-1. Digging in once again, Roy Hobbs.
Roy Hobbs.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Ball 1. Blevins, playing here in his age 34 season. His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
3-0 now.
Now with the bases empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just groove one here just because it's 3-0. He's a guy that could ambush you and lose one over the wall.
Three and 1 the count now. The 3-1 is blasted out to left center. This one's deep and not coming back. Gone! Shot here to left center field, his second home run of the game as they stretch the lead to 5-1. The long ball is playing in this one. That was the 4th blast of the game so far for this lineup. Dan Dero, what are your thoughts on what they're doing as a team so far? Digging in and looking for more, Roy Hobbs. He's 2 for 4 in the ballgame.
This guy's having a pretty good week so far in one game. His last at-bat is second home run of the game. We'll see if they'll pitch him a little bit more carefully in this AB.
Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Right over the middle, knee high. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Back up the middle, and that's through into center field, base hit. Hack on another here as the runner scores from second.
I mean, that had to feel good right there, Dan. That's his 3rd RBI of the game and extends his team's lead. They might have this one locked up.
Boy, I tell you, those are always big, those add-on insurance runs. Big RBI right there for a little bit more breathing room.
The first baseman, number 5.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. But pulled in at the hot corner, and that ends the inning. So it's 4 runs on 5 hits, no errors, and a man left. We played 8 full. Braves lead this one 9-1.
Wow, they were banging on all cylinders from the leadoff man to the number 9 guy, the owner. They absolutely cruised to a 7-run victory. If it were only always that easy, right?
A 9-2 finish at the end of this contest. The Braves jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Matt Shoemaker earns his 8th victory of the season. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for our ball game this afternoon for the victorious Atlanta Braves.
Welcome to MLB The Show and this presentation of minor league baseball. Tonight, the second of 3 to start the week between the Altoona Curve and the Binghamton Rumble Ponies. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Johnny Sutton is on the mound for game 2. Dan, any thoughts?
Easy to bunch anything together against this guy. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of under 1.10. So We may see some hit and run, we may see some bunting, and we may see some running, because if you want to lay around and try to get hits off this guy, that's not the right thing to do. One of the top pitchers in the game right now.
Homer Jones.
First pitch on its way. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. The windup and the 0-1. He sends it out to left field. Well hit. And trouble it is. It's down for extra bases. And the throw in gets away from him. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Left fielder really never had a chance at that one at all. It was over his head before he knew it, bouncing off the base of the wall for an easy double. Those are the kind of shots anyone would feel good about.
Batting fifth, first baseman.
In now, Domingo Gonzalez, as he'll lay off a curveball in the dirt for ball one. That's inside. 2-0. Sutton is sort of a curious case as a starter. Usually doesn't walk many guys, but at times he ends up giving up his share of hits. The translation on that is that he throws a lot of strikes, but oftentimes they are hittable strikes.
One of the keys, Matt, you'll have to watch from this guy. At times he kind of tiptoes, he tap dances around the strike zone. He has good stuff, but when he falls behind an account, he tends to nibble a little bit. And then when he brings the ball into the strike zone, and when he does, he becomes much more predictable. And what happens with that? The hits per 9 innings tend to go up.
Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
He's gotten himself into a little bit of trouble out here. Middle of the order up in a run-scoring situation, and now he might have to challenge him. Going to have to make some good pitches here.
The 3-1 pitch is in there for a full count now. 3-2.
Pretty good pitch to hit there that he let go. I know it's early and they're probably wanting to run his pitch count up, but he may not get another pitch like that to swing at the rest of the game.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Swing and a little tapper. Jones leads off second with nobody out. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
Okay, here's the defense for the home team. And guys, when I've been looking at the numbers on this starting pitcher, what really jumps out on me is the fact that he doesn't strike a ton of guys out, which means he's got to execute. He's got to use those 17 inches in, out, up, and down. He's going to have his defense behind him, and they better be on their toes because a lot of balls are going to be put in play in this one.
Coming to the plate now, Wally Pinto, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Here's the first pitch to him. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1. Ball 2.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty, but hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
Here he comes on 2-0. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third.
He wasn't fooling anybody with that fastball. He barreled it up nice right there. He's just got to find a way to keep it fair.
Runner's on his way to third. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. In plenty of time, and he's out at third.
I noticed he had a big lead there at second, so I wasn't surprised when he took off, but that lead didn't pay off as he still gets caught trying to swipe third.
Now to the plate, Lamont Malloy. He reached on a single in his first try. From the stretch. To third, this could be 2. Fielded cleanly. There's 1. On to first, a double play.
Not what you expect from your three-hole hitter when the first two guys get on base. That's pretty deflating. But now we'll see if the cleanup guy can still pick up the runner at third.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Homer Jones. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he fouls this one off. Cardwell leads off first with one away. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
One strike, the count.
Now a check swing, but he does manage to hold up in time. Ball 3. The 3-1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Figueroa on the move. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. Digging in the switch hitter, Homer Jones. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Homer Jones.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
Figueroa patrolling center makes the play, 1 out. So the batting order turns over now, and set to go Greg Baker. He got called out on strikes his last time through. Now the 1-1 pitch. A line shot to third base. And they got there so quickly the runner didn't get very far from the bag. They settle with just the 1 out. Ready for another shot now. Homer Jones. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
Loves hitting left-handed off of right-handed pitchers. Hitting over 300 against right-handed pitching.
And that's high for a ball, 1-0. Comes back with a slurve, but that's high, 2-0. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. Got his 2-0 fastball, but he was way behind, 2-1.
That's a big fastball, obviously, and we're going to see this reliever throw it a lot.
A swing and a miss. He's behind the big curveball.
Obviously not where he wanted that curveball to end up, but I guess it fooled him enough to get the swing and miss.
The 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
Well, baseball is a game of streaks and runs, so a 4-game skid happens to even the best of teams. The key is they didn't panic or press. They just came out here, played their game, and put the losing streak behind them, like professionals are supposed to do. Well done.